Hello, my name is Jonathan, and welcome to the third Git and GitHub tutorial. In this tutorial, I will show you a step-by-step process on how to create a new GitHub repository, creating a new local repository, and cloning the GitHub repository through git clone. Right now, you should have already set up for both Git and GitHub, and you should have your dashboards and Git bash ready. However, if you have not set up Git or GitHub, then I would advise you to check back to the previous videos if you haven't caught up yet. Otherwise, let's begin. To get started, click the Create Repository button in the left edge of the dashboard. It will then take you to a new page where you will create a new repository. Make sure that you are the owner of the repository. When inputting the repository name, make sure that it is short and concise, but you can input any repository name as you want. In this case, I will create the repository as testing. Underneath the description, there are two choices you could pick, public or private. This depends on who you want them to see your repository, and it is mostly preferential. In this case, I will set it to public. When asking for initializing the repository, you can pick anything you want, although I would recommend clicking Add a README file. This should set main as a default branch, which is very important for our git push and our git pull. Once you are finished, click Create Repository. It should display your named repository in a README file. Now that you have set up the repository, what we need to do is to clone the GitHub to create a new local repository. So, on the computer, go back to your computer and right-click the screen and click Show More Options. Then, open Git Bash. This is so you can open Git Bash itself. Once you open Git Bash, what you need to do is type the following: git clone. Once that is done, go back to your web browser where you have your GitHub repository and click code. All you need to do is copy this link here. Make sure it is HTTPS. Once you copy the link, paste the link into Git Bash. Press enter. After that is done, your GitHub repository is now in your local repository, as you can see here. Now that you have finished the tutorial, the next video will show a step-by-step process on how to add, commit, push, and pull repositories. Otherwise, have a great day and see you soon.